Today we have a special guest with us. Can you tell us your name?
Tisha Santa Maria.
And what do you do?
I work as a veterinary technician and the official cat lady.
Now, how long has you been working as a veterinarian?
I want to say I've been doing it now for 22 years.
2 years.
I spent 12 years as a veterinary technician at Gilead Animal Clinic.
Yeah.
And I spent 3 years assisting my friend Marie Dolina with her animal rescue, A Tale to Remember. And it was shortly after that that I received a phone call from the owners, and I was asked if I wanted to come and tackle the menage, if you will. But they are a wonderful flower, let me.
Now, having heard that, is this a cat sanctuary? And if not, how can you describe this place to other people?
Honestly, what we are is very unique unto ourselves due to the fact that the business is here. However, the best honest description would be cat sanctuary. We don't like to be called rescue or anything like that because we are not actively seeking and going out and bringing in animals. The animals just continuously are coming to us.
On their own.
Exactly. So it's part of the issue that's going on down here, especially with all of the excess construction that's going on in Homestead lately. My North store never had a cat for the longest time, and they put up apartments right behind there, and within 6 months, I now have a North store colony that I am also feeding and caring for.
So you could also say it's kind of like a colony of cats.
Yes. Oh yes, they're definitely colony cats. Whenever you have this many, you have to refer to it as a colony.
So it differentiates from a sanctuary now that it's a colony. What difference can you say?
Well, no. The ones that we actually have in the cat house or within the office that we spay, we neuter, and maintain for their lifetime, for those cats, it is a sanctuary. The reason why I use the term colony is we still have a incredible amount of stray cats. Now, that's not to say that I don't still try to attempt to get them spayed and neutered through the county programs so that I don't have more kittens. But for as often as I have done a TNR, I'm a piece of 5-acre property, and I have managed in 6 years' time to do 5 different trap, neuter, and re-releases. And I have cut down on the amount of kittens from, in a year's time, having anywhere from 20 to 32 come in. We're now down to a far more reasonable 8 to 10 a year. And that's more manageable, you know. But it's also for their own health and well-being.
So following up on that, there's actually been a movement, 2024, where they want to transition all kill centers to no-kill centers. Now, my question to you is, have you ever worked for an animal shelter? If so, are you familiar with these type of centers and what they practice on doing?
I am familiar with the shelters, both kill and no-kill. I have never actually worked with or for one. However, I have been part and parcel of euthanization during my 12 years at the animal clinic, but it was always a very humane type of situation. The animals are always sedated first. Mom and dad are allowed to remain if they choose to, and if not, then we of course will still perform the exact
Of
same
course.
procedure, but we wait until the sedation has fully taken place before we give the euthanizing shot.
Yeah,
So they don't feel anything.
anything, as humane as possible. you
That's
said. Yeah, that's
absolutely the
yeah.
only way to go.
Now, I just have one final question for you. After hearing so many stories and what you do with the cats, now, what is the ultimate goal here for the cats? To find them a home or simply just let them live out their lives in peace and comfort?
Our goal, when they're kittens, we adopt them out. If they reach sexual maturity and are now needing to be spayed or neutered for their own health and well-being and preventing more babies, that is when we step in and we become their home.
Yeah.
As far as we're concerned, all of these animals are home and loved. They get so much attention, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But in the end, our goal is make them happy, let them play,
Yeah.
just to give them a better quality of life
Better quality.
than what they would get if they were just
By themselves.
by themselves and alone in this
Investing for
world.
themselves.
Exactly.
It's better to
And that's
yeah.
what we do.
Now, I'm glad for all the time and answers you gave me today. Before we go, do you have any final words to anyone who might see this video?
Spay and neuter your animals. If you love them, spay them, neuter them. Give them a better quality of life. Give you a longer time to love. That's what I say. I can't stress it enough. I can't even tell you. It is so important. The girls will bring them home.
Yeah.
The boys will always make them.
Yeah.
And we know we love them, and places like where I work are wonderful examples of how people can have love for animals in their hearts. But all too many times we see that go heinously wrong. So please, spay and neuter. Spay and neuter, spay and neuter.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Once again, thank you for your time and for letting me inside here to see all these cats and for the questioning. Thank you so much.
Anytime, come back and tell them they like it.